Hey, what's up guys? It's Goodthalion and welcome back to Destiny. Bungie put out a tweet earlier today that asked, hey guys, what's your favorite pulse rifle? What's the pulse rifle? What's your go-to pulse rifle? And it kind of got me thinking, and my first response was LOL. For you grandfather types out there, that means laugh out loud. That means if something is laughable to me, that's when I type LOL. Just in case you weren't on the up and up on the LOL. It's been around since like 1990-ish. So Bungie wants to know what our favorite pulse rifle is, and I think Bungie doesn't know what to do with pulse rifles because for the most part, I feel like they're not very good, and I feel like you could always find a go-to weapon that's not a pulse rifle. And I'm speaking 100% on opinion, and I legitimately want to know if you guys, any of you, have your go-to primary as a pulse rifle. It feels like pulse rifles generally are gone to because of secondary properties and not specifically for their killing ability. It always feels like perhaps there's another weapon that could kill better than this pulse rifle. Like, for instance, I use the bad juju when I want to use my super a lot, or I use the red death whenever I want to heal a lot. But outside of that, I'm never like, man, this boss fight's gonna be rough, I better pull out my juju. No, I don't ever feel like that, and I want to know if you guys ever feel like that, but hopefully not with that accent because that was atrocious. I feel like pulse rifles are lacking something. There's just something not there for them. Most other primary weapon classes can be used in regular combat on the regular as your primary weapon, I feel, should be able to kill shit efficiently. You know, it shouldn't be that shit you fall back on when you're out of special and heavy. It should be that thing that always does the job well, and I'm not sure that pulse rifles hit the nail on the head. And again, this is all my opinions. These are my opinions. I'm not sure if the rest of you share these opinions, but I stream enough to where I feel like I hear from thousands of people every day that pulse rifles, for the most part, are not very good. I've never really seen pulse rifles do exceptionally well in PvP, and if they do well, there's always something that I feel can do better and that most people always agree can do better. So if you were to try to improve pulse rifles, and we're not going to get into the fact that the weapon themselves, they feel cool, you know, and they have good properties to them, you know, that's not what we're arguing here. I like, in theory, pulse rifles. I do. I like burst fire weapons in theory, but in use, what could we do to make pulse rifles just as good or just as viable in all situations as other primary weapon types? I'm not 100% sure on this. Do they need a little bit more impact? What do they need? Let me know how you guys feel. Should they have an escalating damage where every bullet, if you hit all three on either a crit or whatever, it makes it escalate every time? I don't know. I don't have the answers. I want to know what you guys think. And if you are one of those guys who specifically uses pulse rifles, I want to know which is your favorite pulse rifle, and I want to know if you use it specifically because it kills well, or do you use it because it augments something else on your character? Because if it's the second option, I feel like you and I are in the same boat. I use the juju a lot. I love it on my warlock, but I love it because it gives me my super duper skills back quicker. I don't love it because I kill the fuck out of shit with it, and that's why I use something like the Hawkmoon or the Fatebringer or fucking, I guess I'm a hand cannon guy, dude. I mean, I use the Suros. The Suros kills just fine. The Vanquisher, I love that because it kills things. That's a legendary auto rifle, you know? I want to know why you use this thing if you use it, as far as pulse rifles goes. Let me know. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys back inside Destiny.